So day 122, and we have cracked the 50 kilos mark. It's I guess this video has been a long time coming. I mean, the last video I posted was over 2 weeks ago, nearly 20 days ago actually. And well, I posted that one day 101, and now it's day 122. But on that video I was 139.8, and now I'm at 131.1. So officially that's 50 kilos. I'm not sure. When I in the last video I said when I got to 40 kilos, it was something I wouldn't have thought. I wouldn't have ever predicted that I could ever get to 40 kilos. But to get to that 50 kilo mark, it was tough, but I had all intention of it, and that's all I kind of thought about: 50 kilos, 50 kilos, 50 kilos. And now I'm at a point right now that I don't even know how to kind of slow down, if that makes sense. It's been so it's become such part of my daily routine. It's become my eating habits and my exercise habits. It feels strange to kind of wean myself off. I mean, yeah. I said I want to get to, I said the original target was 150, and then after 150 I said I'll try and get to 140, and now we're now we're nearly hit we're in the 130s, and I think foolishly or in some kind of joke I kind of said 110, 120 would be that ideal weight, or that end goal, but I kind of said to myself, 120 days to get to 150 kilos. Do I really want to go at the same speed? Because at one point or another I need to slow down and get back to some kind of normality. But the weird thing is, this is what's been normal for me for the last 4 months. The last 4 months has been, 2 trips of exercise, 2 trips of gym, and then in between, a very controlled eating habit. I was consuming 1,000 to just 1,500 to just around 1,000 calories a day, if not less sometimes. And I'm it feels strange to not do that. So that's where I am right now. I'm kind of jumping straight into it because everything else is kind of, I haven't changed anything I've done. There's nothing new that I've kind of introduced. I am a little bit sore because on the weekend there was a little bit of stand-up paddleboard. Didn't do the standing up part. It was just paddleboard. But I was on my knees, and for an hour on my knees with a lot of the core muscles, or the muscles in the core area, doing a lot of a workout. And then the next day, just the inner thighs and those muscles on the thighs were just in absolutely in agony, and they still are in agony. Actually, the last 2 days I had a bit of trouble moving around. Today I'm moving around a little bit better. Like I said, it was very ginger the last couple of days. So a little bit of normality. I even played a bit of tennis, actually. So that probably didn't help. I did stand-up paddleboard one day. The next day I started playing tennis. Just a hit up, no competitions or anything like that. And I used to play tennis. So, so I've kind of been really pushing myself, because that end goal of getting to that 150 kilos, that 50 kilos was only thing on my head. Now, what do you do? Yesterday I had some kind of a normal meal, I guess. I didn't have one of my diet meals. I kind of had some kind of a normality to things. The real challenge now comes in the next 2 weeks, because as of Monday I'm on holidays. I go home to Australia for my mother's birthday, and for a little bit of R&R. And it's going to be, it's going to be a bit of a different regime. One thing I have kind of added a few things. I do feel a lot more sporty, and I mean, this video is kind of going all over the shop right now, isn't it? But I do feel a lot more energetic to try new things. So I've we're going to do some boxing classes. So I'll shoot a, there's some random videos that'll come up on this channel in the next couple of weeks. I'm still trying to work out how I want this channel to go, because as far as videos about gym and my weight loss goes, this is kind of it. It's kind of got to this point. I mean, I'm still going to keep on making updates on, how the weight loss is going, but nothing major has changed. I've just kept to the same regime. But what it will be now is more about how I maintain it, I guess, and how those challenges, how when I go on holidays, how do I control it? So because there's no gym access, well, we're not part of a gym membership back home in Australia, and definitely we're not going to get a membership for 10 days. We're going to do some boxing classes in a couple of places, in one place, sorry. And we're also going to do some windsurfing lessons, because we have this beautiful beach, and I'm sure you've seen in my last videos, I've always shown you the beach. And yeah, I kind of think it's a waste not to use it. So we're going to do some windsurfing, see if it's something my wife and I can both get into, and follow on from there. So yeah, the next couple of weeks is going to be that. There is a trip to Malaysia in there as well. And Malaysia is always all about the food. So yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. So yeah, how I maintain this weight is probably going to be the next big challenge. But yeah, normality. I don't know what normality is right now, because is it my usual 1,000 calories or less than 1,000 calories at some times, which I know they're not supposed to, but I got to that a couple of stages, or because I'm so used to that. And how do I incorporate my gym, 2 sessions of gym a day? I haven't stopped the walk. There is that walk. I haven't walked for a couple of days. A couple of reasons why. Last week or the week before, I did a 10k walk, and that really sucked it out of me. And I was starting to get this sweat rash around my neck, and it was kind of getting to be painful and itchy. And I kind of thought to go back into the heat during the day. It was just inflaming it. So I haven't done the gym for a couple of days. Not the gym. So I haven't done the walk for the last couple of days, just to kind of get that under control. I guess the sessions at during the gym is enough for me right now. I am still walking around everywhere in the resort, so there isn't that dedicated session to walking. That's really about it. I mean, this was just an update on 50 kilos, and just me rambling on about what else I'm going to do. Like I said, this channel is going to probably change to a couple of different things. There's going to be more, just day-to-day things, what I do when I go to Australia, and I would like to do a couple of videos on food. I don't really do that. I mean, food is kind of what I do every day, and I don't really do any videos on food. So I might try and do a couple of things like that, just to keep the channel kind of moving as far as content goes. I don't know. You guys tell me what you want to see more of. But other than that, yeah, this is really it. Keep on juicing. Thanks for all the support the last 50 kilos. I'm going to continue. I'm not going to stop now. I'm not going to stop at 50 kilos. I mean, I'm at 131. Ideally, I don't think I need to go anything lower than 110, to tell you the truth. I don't think, especially for my height, being 6'4", I'm not sure if it's ideally healthy for me to go anything lower. So I would like to keep it at that. And yeah, and I'll keep on updating you as we go along. But like I said, you'll see some different kind of videos coming up in the next couple of months. So yeah, bear with me. Other than that, keep on juicing. Thanks for your support. I'll see you next time.